All right, we are live. What is going on, everyone? So today is day 3 of the launch of my new program, 30-Day Lead Machine, where I teach you how to turn your LinkedIn into a client attraction funnel. A ton of people have been checking out my online training, my 60-minute online training, where I really walk you through what a LinkedIn client attraction funnel is. Definitely go check that out at linkedinfunnelhacker.com, linkedinfunnelhacker.com. Go check that out. So today, I am going to be talking about why LinkedIn, or how to make LinkedIn the best place to land B2B clients in 2019, but especially when you use it the new way. Okay. So I talk about using LinkedIn the new way. And that's really because, LinkedIn has been around, marketing has evolved. Everything has changed. What's going on, everyone who's joined? Lynn, John, how's it going? So the reality is that today LinkedIn is the world's biggest directory of business owners. Okay, it is the absolute best place to do business for that reason. It's a native platform, which makes it so much easier to do it. It's literally being set up, unlike any other social network. It's literally being set up to facilitate business relationships growing. Okay, so that's what makes LinkedIn as a starting point the absolute best place to do business. Like, just think about it, right? When you are trying to grow your business, when you are trying to get prospects, what are the ways you do that? What are the ways that you go out there and you get sales? Like cold calling, for example. You do cold calling. Well, it's really hard to get the decision maker on the phone. Same with cold emailing, right? It's really hard to actually get your message in front of someone. And even if you do, you haven't developed rapport, you haven't developed authority yet. You're just like chasing, you know what I mean? We've become very good at blocking out those marketing messages. So if we don't do it with having already established rapport or authority, then it's not going to be nearly as effective. So that is what's so great about LinkedIn. As a starting point, open rate, you can get directly, direct contact with the key decision makers. And you can't really do that with any other means. So message rates, open rates, eyeball rates on LinkedIn are so high right now that if you reach out to the key decision maker, your dream client, they are most likely going to see that message. And with LinkedIn, you can create rapport, you can create authority before you ever reach out. Okay, so that's what's so great. It's a native platform. It's been set up this way. All right. Really, with LinkedIn, the reason it's so great is you get direct access to the people you want to be working with, and you have the ability to target them. Okay. I was just watching Gary Vee, and he was saying that when it comes to B2B selling, there's absolutely no better place to be than on LinkedIn right now. And I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that with my own experience, with that of my students. When you take it seriously, when you come to the table on LinkedIn with a strategy, then the results are going to be amazing. Okay. Now, some people say to me, like, they think that it takes a lot of time or special skills to really make LinkedIn work for them. But that is really not the case, because I have kind of categorized different ways to use LinkedIn. You have the old way to use LinkedIn, and you have the new way to use LinkedIn. And most people that I'm finding are stuck in this old way, this old mindset of how to use LinkedIn. But there really is a new way to use LinkedIn, and that is taking a much more active approach to it. Okay, because so many people have just gotten used to this passive approach to LinkedIn, where you go on there, you set up a profile, you don't really do anything, you sort of hope that people will, come to you. But these are the people that don't get any results. They aren't able to grow their business on LinkedIn because they are not taking an active approach. So the new way to use it is really just taking an active approach and coupling that active approach with a strategy, a proven strategy that will attract clients to you. Okay. And all this means, all this really means that I'm talking about is just setting up your LinkedIn properly so that clients are attracted to you, as opposed to doing it the old way where you just put an account together and then you have to go out and find them. Okay, we're going to use simple tools. We're going to use simple tactics, automation tools, some other things to really leverage technology and exponentially grow our results. But essentially, to be a LinkedIn funnel hacker, to turn your LinkedIn into a funnel, you're just setting it up properly. You're taking the time to develop a strategy, to identify who your dream client is, okay? And then you're identifying a strategy to go after them, to get those people to see you on LinkedIn, and that's it. And you're using some tools to make it happen. So it's not this big complicated thing. It's just a matter of setting it up the right way. Okay, so as I said, the old way, and in all my messaging and all my videos, I talk about the old way versus the new. The old way is really where, as I said, you take a passive approach. So maybe you send out, you have a LinkedIn account, you're sending out messages, but the people you're sending them to, you haven't implemented a strategy. So they're seeing you as being spammy, as being salesy, because you haven't run it as a funnel. You haven't run it as a funnel that has already done the work for you of developing rapport, developing authority, showing that you understand your dream client, okay? We've all been on the receiving end of like spam, whether it's on email, not even spam. I like to call it like, the value bomb, let's say you're on LinkedIn and the first message you get from someone, maybe it's a new connection, who knows, but the first message you get from them is pretty much saying, hey, nice to meet you. Go download my ebook, go check out my article, go do this, go do that. And then if you think it's good, we can book a call. It's like, I don't even know you. Why are you sending all this to me? Like, go away, block, And that's because there really is a right way and a wrong way to do it. So the right way to do it is to turn your LinkedIn into a funnel. And what does that mean? That means that you are creating a journey that is going to warm up, is going to bring people to you. And when I say people, I mean like your targeted searches. So only people that you've already identified you should be working with. You're going to bring them to you, and they're going to go through a series of steps that is going to pre-sell them on your value and going to make them a lot easier to quote unquote close, okay? Or to close. I don't like to use the word close like that, because there's lots of different kinds of success you can get from like warming people up. So closing is not the only objective we're going for here, but it's definitely the end objective, okay? So what are we going to do? Well, we are going to turn our LinkedIn into a funnel. Okay, so it's about creating a journey from the very first time that they have their eyeballs on you when they see you on LinkedIn. From the first time that your dream prospect sees your name on LinkedIn, you should be telling them what to do next. Okay, and you do this through the way you set up your LinkedIn. It's like they should know. If someone goes to your profile and then say, okay, well, this person clearly can help me, they need to know what to do next. They need to know how to proceed that business relationship. And they're going to, because you will make it clear to them how you want them to journey towards working with you. Okay? So I know it's kind of complex, but really what I'm talking about is just it's a profile funnel. Okay, I didn't like invent this idea of a profile funnel, and really a profile funnel can work on any network. It can work on LinkedIn, it can work on Facebook, it can work on Instagram, it can work on Twitter. Like, these are all platforms, right? So people are going to find us on these platforms. So we want to create a funnel that goes through our profile. But every platform is different, so we're going to set it up differently depending on the platform. So with LinkedIn, that's my specialty. My specialty is turning LinkedIn into a funnel. And as I said, I didn't invent this idea of turning your LinkedIn into a funnel. I believe I did perfect it. I took a lot of the best practices and saw what other people were doing. I tested it. I experienced, experienced different like iterations of my funnel. And I've really developed the perfect formula for the LinkedIn client attraction funnel on LinkedIn. So the big picture of what this funnel looks like is it's a profile funnel. It goes through your funnel. So think of it as like a series of stages. Okay, the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to drive, like the whole funnel works when more people go through it. So the more of your dream customers, and as I said, LinkedIn, there's over 500 million business owners on LinkedIn. Okay, so there's no shortage of people. If you do something that, if you offer a service that is relevant, in the world beyond, a 40-mile radius from where you live, like pretty much what I'm saying is that if you can deliver your services over the internet or in some other way that's not restricted by geography, then LinkedIn is the ultimate ocean of your dream clients. They're just there, okay? So we want to get as many of them in the door as possible. We want to knock on as many doors as we can every single day. And the more people we send through the top of our LinkedIn profile funnel, the more results we're going to get at the bottom, the more sales we're going to get, the more relationships we're going to have, and we're going to grow our business, okay? So this whole funnel I'm talking about is based on this idea of attract, pre-sell, close. Okay, we don't want to just attract and close because it's very hard to close someone that you haven't pre-sold yet. So we want to run people through this journey where we're first attracting them, and you can either do that manually or you can do it using automation. I'll talk about that in a different video. But you're using that, you're making sure you're bringing eyeballs to you every single day. They're going to run through your profile. They're going to run through a content piece, and they're going to get your message sequences. They're going to see the content you're posting. Everything you're doing is deliberately designed to take them through this journey, okay? So let's say point A is when you first connect with them, and point D is where you're on the phone and they're giving you their credit card or they're paying the invoice you sent them online. Point A to D, right? In between is this journey that they're traveling through your LinkedIn funnel. And if you set it up the right way, you really just need to set it up once, turn it on every single day, and you're going to have this constant stream of your dream clients running through your pipeline, essentially on autopilot because you've already set it up. So this is definitely, and I've done the work to figure it out, the best way to really systemize lead generation on LinkedIn. Okay, it's the best way, it's the best system, and system is an important word. That's what it is, the system. Like anyone can go on there for 5 hours a day and just grind out messages, okay? But we're talking about a system that you can implement and really just turn on. That is what a LinkedIn funnel is. It's about getting the most results for the smallest amount of time. Okay, it's a process that I run every day. And as I said, this is how I have it set up. Okay, you can even check it out, peacockbooks.co. That's my LinkedIn, see how I set it up. But I send out 100 connection requests every single day to people that I have already determined are my dream clients. Okay, Sales Navigator is a great tool. I use that, and there are some advanced features on there. Like I only reach out to people who are active on LinkedIn right now, just to make sure there's a much higher percentage that even those people are going to see my messages. So I have a really high read rate for the messages I send out because I'm doing it the right way. So I send out 100 connection requests a day. Of those 100, about 40 will accept my connection. So I'm adding 40 new people to my LinkedIn a day. Those 40 people will go through my profile. I'm going to push them through the copy of my profile, through my messaging sequences, through my content. I'm going to push those people through my one piece of core content that I have on my profile. This is one LinkedIn article that is there to pre-sell them. It's there to pre-sell the right people and repel the wrong people. Because just as important as it is to get the right people, through your pipeline, it's also just as important to make sure the wrong people don't go through your pipeline. Because if the wrong people are going through your pipeline, then you are spending time and resources on those people who aren't actually your dream clients. So you want to have a filter. You want to have a filter in your LinkedIn funnel that attracts the right people, pre-sells them. So once they get through that filter, they're ready to work with you, but also one that repels the wrong people, okay? So that's a very important component of the LinkedIn client attraction funnel. So I run this every single day. I turn it on, and it's just every single day, essentially on autopilot. It just churns, I want to say clients, but it churns out, it sends to me conversations. It sends to me people booking calls with me. And these people, I've already built rapport with them through my LinkedIn strategy. So it's a very, very effective way to just keep that pipeline tap open every single day. People are coming to me. People are coming to me. They're saying, hey, can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? It's all I need to do to bring in B2B into my business. Okay. So I'm going to leave it there. If you want to learn more about how, what a LinkedIn client attraction funnel is, how you can use it in your business, how anyone can use it, why you really must be using a LinkedIn client attraction funnel. It is the only and best way to, attract B2B clients predictably into your business. So if you want to learn more about how to turn your LinkedIn profile and strategy into a client attraction funnel that will really solve the problem of lead generation for you and bring your dream prospects into your business day after day, week after week, then go to www.linkedinfunnelhacker.com. That's www.linkedinfunnelhacker.com. And I will see you on the next video.